what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be talking more about Kylian Mbappé, more news coming from Marca, and a Fabrizion Romano clarification to Madrid Extra, an exclusive clarification that we'll touch upon as well. We're also going to be talking about Camavinga and Luka Modrić. Both of them have shortened their vacations are now back at Real Madrid. They're back. And we're also going to talk about the 2022 or 2023 financial year report for Real Madrid that is positive, and also a club legend returns as an honorary president. So let's get into it. Starting off, we've got Kylian Mbappé. First report is from Marca. Kylian Mbappé report by Marca. PSG won. I assume that's won the situation completed ASAP. PSG wants to go on their Japan tour with the case closed. Real Madrid believe time is on their side. We've also got one more here, which is Kylian Mbappé has not changed his mind. He wants to stay. PSG are consider getting tough with Mbappé with Doha waiting. They maintain renew or be sold from RMC Sports. And then we also have the clarification that Fabrizio Romano told Madrid Extra. Basically, was it 3 days ago or 2 days ago? I can't remember. I made a video about Xavi Simons. Now, basically, Xavi Simons has returned to PSG for a buyback clause. Now, basically, what came out was that if Mbappé or Neymar were not sold by Tuesday, he would leave on loan. Now, basically, what Fabrizio Romano has come out and said is that that is the case. Yes, that's true. But it doesn't mean that if Xavi Simons leaves, that Mbappé or Neymar will not leave. So there could be a possibility that both Xavi Simons and Mbappé leaves. Now, I kind of fell for it a bit. Not really fell for it, but kind of in my brain it was like, oh, I didn't think too much about it. So in my brain it was just like, if Xavi Simons leaves, then it would be complicated to see Mbappé leave, because they would then have to replace Xavi Simons and Mbappé, if that makes any sense. But look, it does kind of make sense if you look into it, because it doesn't mean that Xavi Simons leaving means that Mbappé will stay. Of course, it doesn't mean that Mbappé will leave as well. There is no guarantees in football, but just take it with a pinch of salt, because Mbappé could still leave, Neymar could still leave. PSG have brought in Asensio, haven't they? Kang In Lee. Why don't I I'm missing some PSG attackers? Messi's gone. They might bring Vlahovic in. They've got that Akatike, don't know. Do they have another left winger? I mean, I don't think they have, but I don't really know why I'm carrying with PSG. But basically, just take it with a pinch of salt. And it's good clarification here, because it's good to know that Xavi Simons and his departure would not affect Mbappé and his departure as well. Of course, like I've been saying, I'm still, not a massive. I'm not gonna be a supporter of signing Kylian Mbappé just because he might sign. I've been saying it for a while. What happened last summer? I'm not going to change my perspective of Mbappé to Real Madrid. But that doesn't really mean that I don't rate the player. It doesn't mean that I don't think he's arguably the best player in the world, the best young player in the world. But I just don't think that Real Madrid should be going in for Mbappé. But who knows? Right, I could be wrong. But Mbappe's situation is this. It's the same situation. Obviously, we're doing a countdown, are we? Because it's got now 13 days. Because it's the 18th when I'm recording this. 13 days to make a decision. 2 weeks. Today, funnily enough, is Tuesday. So Xavi Simons will go out on loan, um, and Mbappe and Neymar could still leave. You got the whole remainder of July, and then you got August. So maybe that is why that IMC Sport have come out and said time is probably with Real Madrid. Wait, was it Marca who said that? I can't remember. I mean, we just went through it. No, I think it was Marca actually. But yeah, that's why Marca really came out and said that Real Madrid are confident because they have time. Because look, time is on Real Madrid's side. PSG don't have the time because they want to get rid of these players who are not really into the project. They want players who are into Enrique's project for the tour. So they'll be going on tour soon. Um, and yeah, of course, Mbappe, they want to make a decision. Neymar, they want to make a decision. But for what we know today, basically, Xavi Simons and his departure will not affect the decision of selling or keeping Mbappe or Neymar. It doesn't affect that. So let's just see what happens. Of course, the daily countdown still, you know, is there. So let's see what happens with that one. Moving on, we got players back. First up, Eduardo Camavinga is back. I can't wait to see Camavinga. I can't wait to see him and Jude Bellingham. Brilliant, really. The legend himself, Luka Modrić, is back as well. Now Camavinga and Modrić, both, I think they had vacations until Thursday with some of the other players who are still gone. So the other players who are coming back will probably come back on Thursday. We'll get into that a bit. But Camavinga and Modrić have just, shortened and, just ended their vacation early and decided to report back earlier, which is great. Now, we get to see Modrić, we get to see Cruz, we get to see Bellingham, we get to see Camavinga training together. We're still waiting. I mean, Valverde's already back. We're still waiting for Tchouaméni, and then you get the complete midfield package in there, which is exciting, really, isn't it? But let's talk about the other players. Right. So here was a tweet from yesterday. Let's just show it anyways, cause why not? Luka Modrić and Camavinga have decided to shorten their vacations. They returned to Valdebebas today from AS. But also from AS here is Vinicius, Rodrigo, Militao, Alaba, Courtois, Rudiger, and Tchouaméni will rejoin the team in LA on Thursday. So yeah, good to hear. So Vini Jr., Rodrigo, Militao, the Brazilians will come back. Alaba will be back. Courtois, Rudiger, Tchouaméni will be back. So that 7 players will be back. And then by that point we'll already be in LA. So just to let you guys know, they'll be back on Thursday. I want to end off with 2 pieces of news. First, let's talk about this. Club legend Piri is Real Madrid's new honorary president. It's a good, nice to hear piece of news. It's not breaking news, but you know what? I think that club legends and players have contributed a lot in terms of maybe player or you know manager or used to be part of the club sports and like owner or whatever, should be able to get like a president role. Maybe not the president himself, but like a honorary president is good. So no problems with that. A lot of Real Madrid fans in that comments were actually like, it's nice seeing him back and stuff like that. So it's kind of good to hear. But let's talk about this big news, I suppose. This was tweeted by Real Madrid's official account. So this is a statement, right? So, Real Madrid official statement. Real Madrid concludes the 2022-2023 financial year with a positive result of 12 million euros. So it's not 2022, it's not 2023, it's the season. Revenues for the 2022-23 season, excluding player transfers, amounted to 843 million euros, an increase of 17% over the previous year, and for the first time exceeded pre-pandemic revenues, 757 million euros in the 18-19 season. We've also got, on top of that, more from Real Madrid's official statement. Real Madrid have 128 million euros available in treasury and 265 million euros in credit policies to easily face any type of payment. So, to those people who said that Real Madrid are gonna break, have broken, financial fair play, and they are poor. There you go. This end of the last season that has just been concluded. The financial year is positive. 843 million euros in revenue is good, right? An increase of 17% from the 21-22 season as well, by the way. That's excluding player transfers, of course, but still, it's a lot more than the previous seasons, especially considering we had the COVID pandemic and all. So it's good hearing stuff like this come out. Of course. And yeah, of course, 128 million euros in treasury, 265 million euros in credit policies to easily face any type of payment. All good. So there we are. But that's about it really. Let me know what your thoughts are on Mbappé and the clarification from Fabrizion Romano to Modrić Extra. Also, your thoughts on Camavinga and Luka Modrić coming back earlier, and also on Real Madrid's financial year of the 2022-23 season as well. Also on Club Legend PV coming back as well. Let me know down in the comment section down below. I recently uploaded a tier list video. I think it was ranking each Premier League club, transfer window so far. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check it out. I'll put the link somewhere on the screen. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.